Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little personal rip while I go through my team rankings for 2025 Bowman. Let's see. Uh, let's shift this over so we can see the rankings. Hey guys, I wanted to do a little personal blaster rip while I go through my PYT rankings. So we'll do the personal rip as we do it, but I wanted to start by going through my PYT rankings for the 2025 Bowman checklist at the beginning, and then we'll dive a little bit more into the details as I rip. So I ranked everybody by grade, as well as ordering them from 1 to 20, with the top grade going to the Milwaukee Brewers with an A plus rating, followed by the Red Sox at an A, 3 A minuses, the Cardinals, Dodgers, and Tigers. B pluses, number 6 and 7, the Rockies and Marlins. Number 8 and 9, Bs, the Nationals and Diamondbacks. B minus for the Yankees, number 10. C plus for a handful of teams, number 11 through number 15, the Reds, Rays, Twins, Rangers, and Astros. Then we have C's, number 16 and 17, the Orioles and the Guardians. C minuses, number 18 through 23, bunch of them. The Royals, Angels, Cubs, Giants, Phillies, Padres. Number 24 and 25, D pluses for the Mets and the Pirates. D for the A's, D minus for the Braves, and F's for the White Sox, Jays, and Mariners. Might be slightly adjusting the Padres up because I realize now that I've ripped a couple boxes that Romeo Sanabria is a first, and people are pretty high on Cobb Hightower, so maybe the Padres jump up to a C plus range and jump from like 23 more into the teens. So considering adjusting that, but going through the breakdown a little bit more of why I ranked teams the way I did. Starting with the Brewers, we have the big chase of the product, Jesus Madej. In addition to that, we have Joffrey Rodriguez, big-time prospect, who is now on the Red Sox. Was traded in the Quinn Priester deal, but will be a Brewer in PYTs because that's the logo on his card. They also have Luis Pena, who's a big-time prospect, top 10 in their really good org. And Jaden Fielder, son of Prince Fielder and grandson of Cecil Fielder, will be a fun chase. The Red Sox have Franklin Arias and Justinson Garcia as their top-ranked prospects. In addition, they have Conrad Carson, who's a two-way player, and D'Angelo Ortiz, son of David Ortiz, who will be a fun chase, and Christian Campbell, who does not have autos as a prospect in this product. I have the Cardinals at 3, mostly because of J.J. Weatherholt and Quinn Matthews being one of, if not the top pitching chase in this product. They also have Thomas Sajazi as a rookie chase with inserts as well, and Chinwei Lin as a lower-ranked prospect in their organization who has a card. The Dodgers have a bunch of nice chases, including, obviously, their rookie headliner, Roki Sasaki, who has chrome autographs in this product, as well as a bunch of inserts. And now I'm realizing the red rookie redemptions may play more of an impact this year, giving some value to more of the rookie spot than in previous releases of the initial Bowman release of the year. So Dodgers come in with an A minus due to having Roki Sasaki, but in addition to that, having Eduardo Quintero as a very high-end prospect, Zaire Hope as a high-end prospect, not in first, who also has autos, and Haesung Kim and River Ryan as additional rookie chases. with other low end prospects like Jacob Wright, who does not have autographs, but Hyun Suk Jang, who does have autographs, another one of their 15 to 20 ish ranked prospects. Coming in at number 5, I have Detroit. Detroit has some high end chase for sure with Kevin McGonigal. In addition to Kevin McGonigal, they have, where did I have them? In addition to McGonigal, they have a few other chases. Let me just pull up my separate list. Josue Briseño, big time prospect, top 10 in their organization, and one of the bigger chases. The top 100 list for Bowman 2025 already has him listed as a top 100 prospect, and then they have the additional rookie chase of Jackson Jobe and lower ranked prospect Franibert Montilla. The Rockies, that B plus ranking, pretty much all for Charlie Condon. Love Condon as a future power prospect, somebody that could definitely be a huge hobby value, but a lot of swing and miss in his game, so I couldn't rank them too high based on the risk that Condon presents with his potential offensive questions. We also have the Marlins with a couple of nice prospects. PJ Morlando, as well as their top pitching prospect and top organizational prospect, Thomas White, coming in at number 7. And then the Nationals, maybe I'd consider bumping them higher, depending on how much you care about the red rookie chase. But the Nationals having 2 of the biggest rookies in the class with James Wood, as well as Dylan Cruz. They also have first-round catcher Caleb Lomavita, as a chase in this product as a first. Number 9, right in line with the Nationals, we have the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks' main chase is Slade Caldwell. Big first-round draft pick prospect there. They also have Adrian Del Castillo as a rookie chase. Going into the next few before I take a little break and we'll rip the blaster box after I get to 15. The Yankees rated as a B-. The Yankees always get a little boost because they're the Yankees in the hobby. They have chases of Rafael Flores, who people seem to be fond of, been performing really well at Double-A, kind of out of nowhere as a catching prospect for them. Chase Hampton, a top pitching prospect for the Yankees, been dealing with some arm issues and injuries over the past couple of years, but fingers crossed he gets a chance to come back and play the way that he was playing before getting injured, and he could be a big Yankee chase in this product. Ben Rice getting the rookie chase as well, after having his 3 home run game last year, getting sent back down to the minors, and then coming back at the beginning of the season and way outperforming anybody's expectations. So Rice gives an additional chase for the Yankees in this product and puts them at number 10. The Reds, Rays, Twins, Rangers, and Astros rank them all as C pluses for a variety of reasons. They have some middle-tiered prospects headlining some of their rankings. The Rays have a ton of pitching prospects in this product, so not a ton of hobby love for pitching prospects, but the sheer number of really big name pitching prospects they have in this, I had to give them some love and rank them at number 12. The Reds' key name that I was mentioning there, Semi Stafora, their number 8 to 10 prospect, depending on where you look. They also have some Chase Burns cards in there, including an autograph. Rhett Lauder has some rookie chase, and Ichiro Kano Hernandez is a fun one to chase, even though he's not really that big time a prospect. The Rays list that we have of pitching prospects includes Brady Hopkins, who is an auto only, but their number 4 rated prospect, Gary Gill-Hill, who is one of their top pitching prospects, has base and auto. Santiago Suarez, base and autos. Owen Wild, the same. Mike Vassell as well. And Emilio Petrie, lower ranked prospect in the 15 to 20 range, but an offensive prospect there in that mix who has autos as well. Let me just double check that. Santiago Suarez has no autos. The rest of those players do for the Rays. Twins have a number of fun chases. Peyton Eales, a fun underrated prospect. Walker Jenkins, big-time prospect, non-first, but has autos. Brooks Lee, rookie chase, as well as David Festa on the lower end. Andrew Morris is a higher-ranked prospect, pitcher prospect in their organization. Kyle DeBarge, kind of a mid-tiered prospect, and Corey Lewis, a little bit lower down pitching prospect in their 15 to 20 range. And finally, the Rangers and Astros I put in that range because they both have catching first-round prospects. So a little love for first-rounders always. Both of their catching prospects were first-rounders. So since there'll be some chase for those players, I rank them both in the 14 and 15 spot. Before we get to the Orioles, I'm gonna rip this blaster box and then we'll keep it going. Let me see. While I get this open, maybe I will touch on the Orioles. So the Orioles have a mid-tier prospect in Aaron Estrada, as well as rookie chase of Kobe Mayo and Tomoyuki Sagano. Elvin Garcia is a slightly lower-ranked prospect for them, but gives them a little bit more value. The Cleveland Guardians, ranked at number 17, the other C. Guardians have a lot of pitcher chase in this one. A lot of good pitching prospects in their organization, headlined with Matt Tugboat Wilkinson, who was the minor league strikeout leader last year. They also have Cameron Sullivan and Chase Mobley. They have Travis Bazzana, not a first, but there are autos of him in the product, so some auto chase there, and rookie young Kenzie Noel. See, so we got die cuts this year for the Rookie of the Year favorites, Kevin Alcantara pulling that one. Kellen Lindsay and Jack Lyons. We have some chrome cards there. So let's see, that means 2 chromes per pack in as well as an insert, it looks like, as the standard packs for blaster boxes. All right, well, I open this one. Let's go to KC. So KC, I ranked as our first C-. Kansas City, let's see. Kansas City's chase is Jack Caglione, obviously one of the biggest prospects in baseball. So we have Caglione as has autos in the product as their main chase. They also have a lot of middle-tier prospects. Javier Vaz, actually a higher end, but auto only. Aspel Gonzalez in their top 15. Then a bunch of 15 to 20 range prospects. Blake Walters, a pitcher. I'll try and get these names right. Yoniker Ugarte and Hyungchen additional offensive prospects for them. Let's see our chrome cards in this one. Ricardo Yan and Rafael Flores. We like that. One of the bigger chases there. All right. Continuing, we have the Angels. George Klassen, definitely the headliner there. They're one of their top prospects. Pitching prospect Lucas Ramirez, offensive prospect and son of Manny Ramirez. As well as Christian Moore, who has auto chase in the product as well as a non-first. Caden Dana, rookie chase, and some lower players in their org, which really, when we're talking the Angels, their prospects rankings are pretty rough. So they really are really questionable prospects if they're in the 15 to 20 range for them. Cole Fontanelle and Hayden Alvarez. We got a Connor Norby on the Red Redemption. So Red Redemptions exist in blaster boxes. We have an Esteban Gonzalez and a Jan Carlos Lara in our chromes there. That's why we have the Royals at number 18 going down to number 19 going down to number 20. We have the Cubs. Cubs are there because of the Jonathan Long chase. Jonathan Long, not a big prospect, but hitting well at AAA. Kind of the fear of him becoming a Matt Mervis type kind of scares me a little bit. Ooh, we got a reptilian coming in here. So long potential hobby value. Kobe Mayo, greatness loading. But so that's why I put them up to 20. Somebody we could see in the major leagues. Somebody we could see them deal and be in the major leagues as a part of a trade piece. With a power bat first baseman there, Jonathan Long, already a AAA. They also have the Kevin Alcantara rookie chase and Cade Horton. Cade Horton has paper autos as well. So if you want to chase, what's it called? Chase retail, there's some additional potential nice hits there for Cade Horton. A really, really big pitching prospect for them. Cole Fontenelle, speaking of, there he is, and Lucas Ramirez on the reptilian. That's a fun one. Manny's son on the reptilian out of the blaster. Give that one a little top load. Nice centering on that one also. Maybe the hit of this box. All right, getting back into the rankings, we have the Giants at 21 and the Phillies at 22. I kind of clumped them together because of their two main prospects. So two prospects that are high in their rankings, both ranked above 10 in their organizations, but not necessarily anybody that's eclipsing top 100 lists quite yet. So that is for Philadelphia. We have Arun Escobar, as well as an Andrew Painter paper auto chase, and Wei Hyun Pan, one of their lower ranked prospects. And then for the Giants, we have Johnny Lavelle really is the only chase that I had listed for them, but he is a nice chase there for them as a young international signing with high potential. We got a Roki Sasaki Rockstar rookies insert there. Kevin Castillo. Of course, I talk trash about the Angels organization, and now all I do is pull Angels prospects. Slade Caldwell. Nice chrome there for the first rounder from the D-backs. Not a bad blaster box, all in all. We got one more pack left. Continuing down our list deeper into the 20s, we have the Padres, who I mentioned earlier. I might be raising up my rankings. The Padres have chases of Leo DeVries, who has autos as a non-first. Cobb Hightower, who seems to have a lot of hobby love, is one of their higher-ranked offensive prospects, their third-round draft pick in last year's draft. And Humberto Cruz, who is already ranked fourth in their organization. But the organization's a bit thin with all of the prospects that they've traded over the last couple of years. Romeo Sanabria is the other reason that I said I may raise them. Sanabria had a first auto in 2024, so I had assumed that he was not going to be a first again in 2025 Chrome or 2025, but he is. So an interesting little oversight there by Topps, putting Romeo Sanabria as a first after having a first autograph of him in a previous year's release. I don't remember ever seeing that happen. So a little bump there for the Padres, who I previously had ranked as number 23, and we left him here for today. Getting into the Ds, we have the Mets at number 24 and the Pirates at number 25. The Mets have a nice chase with Jonah Tong, really high-end pitching prospect, already in Double-A, and his stats have just been consistent throughout his entire minor league career, big strikeout guy, and the additional chase with the Mets of Luis Angel Acuna, who gives a nice rookie option there, with some inserts as well as the Red Redemption. And with his performance, I don't know that he's quite gonna put up a rookie of the year fight, but if he turns it on a little bit more, it's not impossible. The Pirates, we have them as a D plus number 25 as well. Because they have Tung Chi Chang, who already made his major league debut, did not fare all that well in his major league debut, so he's already back down in the minors, but a first Chrome card of a player who's already made the majors. In addition, we have a Connor Griffin chase, non-first, big-time prospect, has autos in the product, and Mitch Jebb, one of their more middle-tier prospects. Finishing up the list, we have the A's, at number 26. The A's have some interesting chase in this one. Jacob Wilson as a rookie. Nick Kurtz as a non-first prospect with autos as a possibility. Steven Echevarria and Nate Nankill, both lower-ranked prospects in their organization. The Braves we have as a D- because they have some pitcher chase, but not really super high-end pitcher chase. Didier Fuentes ranked in their top 15 prospects. Rookies Spencer Schwellenbach and Hurston Waldrop. Schwellenbach has a bunch of inserts as well. And Luke Sennard, one of their 15 to 20-ish ranked prospects, rounding out the Braves. Bigger chases in the product. The Fs, we have the White Sox, the Blue Jays, and the Mariners. The Mariners usually are a good chase in draft, but outside of that, traditionally, I feel like they haven't had much chase. The White Sox and Jays, I feel like traditionally have not had all that many good prospect chases either. So the Mariners, not really any high-end prospect chase. Jared Sundstrom, one of their more mid-tier prospects. Tyler Locklear, some rookie chase. The Blue Jays, Orelvis Martinez as a rookie, already suspended for PEDs, so not really anybody who's going to contend for Rookie of the Year with that red rookie redemption. And Charles McAdoo and Sean Keys, two more middle-ranked rookies in their organization. And finally, the White Sox with not much chase at all. They have Drew Thorpe as a rookie, Braden Montgomery as a non-first auto opportunity, and Javier Magalan as their only prospect who has an autograph, who is not really that highly regarded in their organization, which is not even terribly that strong a rookie ranking. So really not much chase there for them, which is why we rated them an F. Finishing out this blaster box, we have a Samuel Basayo VIP. Let's see. We have an Esteban Mejia and a Bishop Letson to round it out. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to my PYT rankings for the 2025 Bowman product. Check us out on eBay. We'll be running plenty of 2025 Bowman breaks. And on our Facebook page, Hot Ice and Ishii Breaks, where we'll be running some additional retail breaks and some PYTs for 2025 Bowman.